us a Sunwing. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get my coffee. It should be ready now. Well, you guys need to be closer to the animals like I am. Alright, got my coffee on back. Sorry about that. 1 second here. Alright, so we're gonna go try to tame us a Sunwing. Isn't there a Sunwing nest around back here somewhere? I think. Whoops. Around here somewhere. Where's that Sunwing nest at? Right there. Go to the peaks above the base. Okay, so it's up there. Okay, so I gotta find a way. See, can we hop up here? I I know there are some places you can literally bounce up on the rocks and where you need to go. Come on. Almost had it. There you go. Nope. Right here. I've been up here before, so I know it's possible. Higher?
Good. There's Sunwings up here. We'll have to approach them quietly. Could hit it with purge water. Hello.
Here we go.
Oh, this is it. I'm in the air.
Got it.
Whoa.
First attempt. Hold X to fly forward. Fly west. There we go. Tap square to do.
Tilda, I'm in the air.
Barrel roll.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it.
Oh! Now we can get to that Tolnec we weren't able to get to last time. Nice! The wings are really freaking noisy, aren't they?
There's a Tolnec. Need to get on top of its head.
Okay, R1 to extend, R2 to descend. Slow down and hover.
Now, how to land this thing. Made it. Just got over it.
Okay, so how do I get back on my
Okay,
bird?
Tilda. I've overridden the tall neck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Oh, this is cool.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I'm gonna have to get used to that.
That sucker just lifted me right up here. Hey, let's go up here real quick.
I bet that's the Desert Clan's capital. I can really see the scale of it. The Horus should be northwest of here.
Fine, let's go to the Horus. One second. Trying to skip the ad. It's not being stubborn. There we go. Skip ad. There we go.
Look at those rebels. Reinforcements, maybe. Heading for the Grove. I hope the cover in this knock can hold out a little longer. There's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back. Got the cell. Now onto the Grove. The pulse from the tall neck should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any Horus I fly to. It'll be useful, even after I deal with Regala. All right, here we go.
All right. I guess it's bombs away. Is that why the screen went black for a minute? Yep. Look at that. Pouring over the top of the bomb.
Regala's inside. Hikaru will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here goes.
It's Aloy! She flies on the wings of the 10. The tide has turned! Push through!
Then we use the first weapon.
line, Hikaru. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala!
That's how.
Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
Let's take the
Well,
fight.
we'll see how
for
this
her.
goes.
Lucky, I just started this game only 16 minutes ago.
All right, so that's how it's gonna be.
If you're not one of my mods, why are you using the name that you're using? And why are you acting like you know what you're talking about? You don't harass me in my channel, dude. If you're lucky, you would show up as a mod, so whoever you are, I'm putting you in a timeout. You don't come harass somebody in their channel. Where is she at? You want to use weapons that are like that? I'll use weapons that are like that. Change up my weapons again? Oh, now you want to use explosive spears? Okay. Furthermore, dude, you're not disabled. You don't know how hard it is playing some of these games with physical limitations.
This is where it
I can't
ends.
move my hands, so.
Yeah, it is.
I will rise above!
She wants to teach you. She wants to teach, doesn't she? Jeez.
Don't give up the race!
Why is she using weapons on me, game? Really? Stop that, lady. Really, Aloy, you did it again?
She'll come to you!
heck is going on? Fine, you want to believe me that way, lady? Okay. My turn. You want to use plasma, huh? Okay, you want to use plasma?
You should face me!
That's fine, Aloy, we got it.
Let me end your mission!
I was using the wrong gun against you the whole time.
Is this how you give up your life?
Nope, you give up your life. You forfeit.
Here I am again, on my knees before bootlicks and cowards. Go ahead, run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse.
Oh no, she's not getting spared this time.
She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards!
Really?
What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die. I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything you can imagine. And I need people. A squad. That's willing to do whatever it takes.
I don't want your mercy.
It's not mercy.
It's not mercy. The
You
battle
either
I'm
join us
talking
or
about
you're gonna die. Period.
will be charging into a nightmare.
A better death than this? Yes. My blood is yours. Your enemies are mine.
First time you
Meet us
betrayed
at
me,
our
I take
stronghold.
you down, so...
In the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed guard?
She does not need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
Yeah, we definitely will hold you to it. You betray us, and I'll be the first one to put you down.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room.
So now Regala's army is our army. Well, that helps the battle coming up. He's an Oseram.
He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
Silence. Or is it?
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regala's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
So we have our army. In fact, we have more than what we need now because we have Regala's army on our
You saved
side
the
too.
tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regala
And
gone,
Hakaro
you have a
doesn't
chance
need
to
to
build the
help us,
future
so-
you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Armor for the battle ahead. May it keep you safe.
Thank you.
I bet it's Silence.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tanakh for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tanakh army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late.
She told him off big time. Oh, I love it. I love it. Way she just told him off. Is it loading us back at our cauldron or no?
Tilda, you there? I did it. Silence is on board. So head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Alright.
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
Yourself up all you want. We'll set this on the board. As we celebrate the victory, we must honor the fallen. Did you hear about the visions?
Yeah. The next time I'm on leave, I'm heading to the grove to see for myself.
We got new markers here. Great.
Join JTF-10 for a covert
I hear she stopped a war in the
deep within
east.
rainforest.
I wonder if she can finish the war here. An angry blade doesn't choose its targets. Rage alone cannot win a war.
Whether at home or abroad, JTF-10 protected assets critical to the insurrection. Deep in the jungle, concealed by mud and darkness, they laid their traps for their enemies.
Pretty sure I have another box.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Hey, I have some more of the voices you're looking for.
I'm sure I can learn much from them.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what keeps causing this glitch that I keep having. Okay, so let's see. What can we trade for them? Need something we don't have in our inventory already. We do need a Slitherfang grinder. Frostclaw sack webbing too. Okay, let's do the Slitherfang grinder first. One. Then we will do the Frostclaw sack webbing. I don't remember what we needed that for, but... Alright. That looks like it. Okay.
Thank you. I will make sure the story of these soldiers is told again.
I'll let you know if I find more voices.
Negative. You can't make the primary drop, so we're rerouting you to collect some personnel. Have you got a definite position on those
Interesting.
machines?
It looks like she's stacking them up right here as I get under. Some of them are over here too, huh? Those are computers. Those are black boxes. Those are like computers. Interesting. So they're collecting computers. She's collecting computers and black boxes. She probably took one of the computers apart to make the system that she uses to read the black boxes. Got it.
Join JTF-10 for a covert operation.
Alright, let's see what everybody here wants.
The Tanakh stand at
Plan
one
is grateful, Aloy. The flame of the desert now flies on the wings of the 10. Will wonders never cease?
I thought you wanted to stay neutral.
In the end, I decided that if you thought Hekara was worth fighting for, then that was good enough for me.
I'm honored.
The honor is mine.
Well, Yara decided to join us. Cool. Alright.
And so the wings of the Ten found us when things were at their direst.
I'm not some legend come to life, Jataka.
That may be, but we will always be in your debt.
And last one.
Aloy.
Ateka. I figured I'd see you here.
Of course. The Lowland clan fought for our own today. And like the day Hikaru conquered the Grove. We stand victorious. I see the same look in his eyes as I did then. Hope. Restored. His vision for us endures.
He'll need your continued support, I'm sure.
And he will always have it. Thank you for everything, Aloy.
Like they treat her like a god.
JTF-10 in the mountainous regions of the hot zone.
Gather her forces.
Trained to outlast.
My strength is yours.
Conditioned for any climate.
Regala's
JTF-10 were
forces
elite
are my
defenders in
forces
even
now,
the most
dude.
remote mountain landscapes.
Regala joined with us, so... Wait, again?
I hope you know what you're doing. Sparing Regala caused this mess to begin with. The chaplains will preach of this battle for as long as the tribe lives on.
Yeah. Sorry guys, you hear there?
The arena. Come on.
Okay, we gotta go back to base, so let's call our friend here.
There will be those who won't believe, but I saw it. She took to the skies.
Oh, cannot enter this location. Oh! I'll never get used to that! That just scares me every time. Oh my god! The way that thing just swoops right out of the sky and pings me up, that just gives me a heart attack. Oh. Wonder how high up this thing could go. Whew, heart attack here. The wings kind of have a rubbery sound to them, between rubber and metal. Like, sort of like an elastically sound, you know? Well, now there's places I can reach that I couldn't reach before. Oh, I can land it. Nice. Okay, let's hit for base, Cam. cool to ride on it. Okay. Weird.
Find a spot to land.
Can't get close to the door, huh? Fine, let's land it down here. Land it down here next to the camp. Right about here. Inside the area of the camp? Yeah, it's not gonna be okay. Alright, let's just set it down right here then. Oh boy. Oh, let's just hear her gossip real quick. Oh, it's okay. Okay, buddy.
I see you, champion.
Oh, I gotta go refill my coffee too once we get up to base.
There's someone in Arrowhand who's been looking for you, champion. Goes by the name of Moralo. Sounded like he had something important to discuss.
I'll try to stop by Arrowhand when I can, then.
Alright, well, now we have a better way of getting around without, you know, without walking. Too bad bird brain can't fly up here. We'll name him Sunny the Sunwing. How's that? After all, that's what he is. He's a Sunwing. Makes sense to name him Sunny.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks.
Your focus buddy that never smiles. Silence.
Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
I agree with her on that one, Aloy.
Very well.
He betrayed us
Though
twice
we'll
already,
both face
so-
a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base.
But
She can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you.
You two need to
We're in
settle
this
it.
together. At least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
It looks like a Ghostbusters proton pack, but made of wood.
No, you first.
Those two do not trust each other at all. Oh boy.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
Yeah, we'll do that in a minute, Aloy. We need to upgrade everything, and I need to make a cup of coffee. Alright. We need ammo for everything. Give me a second. We don't want the exploding one out, Aloy. How dare you? Trying to kill us all? So I took Regala down with the regular blades. I thought I was using energy ones on her. Okay. Let's go. Oh wait, let's restock our supplies real quick so we make sure we have enough to make new ammo when we need it. I usually have to hit this thing about 3 times because the inventory assortment they give you. Alright. Let's go in here.
Oh, hey, Talana came through not long ago. Yeah, she left for that Oseram camp you two were looking for to the southwest.
I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. I'll go get me a cup of coffee. And maybe a little bit of medicine, because it is 4:20, so... 1 second. Gotta find my stupid shoe, because I can't look down. There we go.
Erend.
Right back.
Yeah?
I was thinking we could spar for a bit. When you have the time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
Might be a way to deal with my... anger.
Yeah, beating the crap out of me makes you feel better. I'm all for it.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space slugs down.
I keep thinking... he's just gonna be standing there. You know, we've never played Machine Strike together.
Oh no. I got enough trouble with Catallo, always kicking my ass.
Who says I'm any good at it?
The way my luck's going, I'll bet you're a pro.
I have to wait about 5 minutes for some food that's cooking in the toaster oven anyway, so we'll just do something real quick. Let's see. Let's go start with Aaron this time.
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them, but Sylens and Tilda are here for a reason. Even Regala.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right. I guess Sylens is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his?
Oh, I'd love to
after
get
everything he's done.
Smug face of his
Sure.
after everything he's done.
Later. Right now, he's got something we need. So, Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Catallo tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
Can you imagine me come riding into the Zenith base on a bird?
Talk to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope. I better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tanakh something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a Sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint. Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Aaron and I tried speaking to Sylens, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he? Ready to head over to the Zenith base?
Whatever comes, we will endure.
Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal.
I need to
bent
go
on
reboot
repelling
the
all
last two
semblance
animals
of
for
life.
her.
She's definitely different.
Since I have the Sunwing, it shouldn't be that hard to reboot them.
About the land gods. What was I supposed to do again?
3 of them Doe ventured. I was hoping I sent their
Okay, got it. I have to go.
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't.
Thanks.
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't kill someone. Yeah, appreciate that very much. So, okay, so where's everybody else at? Who's that? Oh, Silence.
Did you need something?
What has he got to say, real quick?
Bravo, you managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Modest success?
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
Didn't go the way you planned it, did it, buddy?
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a bunch of Oseram tinkerers to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Why help Regalla take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hekarro.
Before Regalla's rebellion, Hekarro was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier?
Yes. Exceedingly so. All Regalla craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
Be right back, guys. I'm gonna get my food real quick. to death. Alright, let's do this. Okay.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the Discovery focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
All right, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Well, yeah, I have the same feeling about you, dude.
You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
I expect Regala to betray me, too. Because she already betrayed Hikaru, so I expect her to betray me. Okay, what can we mod? Do we have any parts? Wait, I thought we got... Oh. It was a bellowback sack. Oh, that we got. Okay. So we need another bellowback sack. Okay. But we have a Sunwing, so that's cool. I like having the Sunwing as a ally. I'll probably be flying around for a while, so... Okay, we can add 2 coils to those. What else do we have over here that's unlocked? Nothing? Okay. Apex Stalker Hearts. Okay. 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 One weapon upgrade. Wait, what weapon do I still have that I can upgrade? I don't see any... Oh, the bow. Okay. let's see here. Where's my storage at? 'Cause I think I have more.
That
stuff in my-
fabrication terminal has been very useful.
Did you see Katala's new arm? I never thought I'd see another question.
Okay, where's my storage
He
at?
seems happy with it. Probably because he could crush me like a grape with it.
That is a happy thought.
So, you return.
Not to talk to you, Silence. One second, let me take out my sweatshirt, getting hot. Alright. Okay, so let's figure out what points we do next. So let's do this set, match these here. Okay. The outside set on that one is done. 3, 4, 5, 6. Do the power attack. And energize attack. Okay. Half moon splash. I don't think I have another marker. Don't think there's any solos that we could throw one on, is there? Nope. Alright, well, we'll save the next one for... We'll save the last one for later. Interesting. Okay. That's my room. Okay, where's everybody else at? There's a couple of them here I didn't find yet. Zelda. Hello, Miss
There you
Pie.
are. Well done,
Not much.
Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path,
playing Horizon,
beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any
both
storm.
of them?
A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had...
Did you go to work today?
A core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the Proving Lab after Far Zenith's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
Is that in Celsius or Fahrenheit?
She said something after
I don't
the call.
know. Fahrenheit?
I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she?
Mm-hmm.
All this time. Thank you for
Oh,
telling
it's
me.
at nighttime. So it's 12 degrees at
I've
night
always
right now?
hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other.
Dang.
And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
Because I like cold weather. Well, I don't really like cold weather, but I like snow. We haven't had snow in here in freaking years. I wish it would snow. I mean, literally, we haven't had snow in here in California, and especially in Fresno.
Then it's time to break into the Zenith base.
Since
What can we expect?
1998, I think,
I'll
was the
go over
last
the
time
full
it
layout
snowed,
when
either
she's
98 or
assembled her
99.
Suffice
That's
it to
how
say,
long
we
ago it
will
was
need
it
to
snowed.
push as fast as possible to Beta and Gaia's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them. In addition, they've also been ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but Regardless of how it functions,
yeah,
I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
Oh yeah, it did on my side.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths, Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of...
What?
In a way, yeah.
Well,
she was her own, but even
Okay.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy. My past more than one. I see Liz's...
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will.
I'm, gonna clean my gear later. I can do yours if you want.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
Yes, Lucky, I'm here. Fine. You weren't in my YouTube channel earlier, were you? non-modded name. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, where's my Sunwing at? Oh, it's still parked where I left it. Well, no, somebody is using the name Xbox, which you used one day, but usually when you do it, it shows up as modded. And they were in here harassing me, telling me to hurry up and finish the game. I take my time when I'm playing these games, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to sink in, you know? Especially the view. I literally have a flying freaking a dinosaur right here that I can ride now, called the Sunwing. Yeah. Well, they're all dinosaurs, basically. Lucky, this is a flying bird called the Sunwing. It's like a pterodactyl. It's literally a giant pterodactyl in the game, and it flies. That was the first thing I unlocked when I got in today, so... I'll take a picture of it and send it to you, let you see while I'm in the sky. Give me a second, let me get up in the sky. Yeah. Right there's a perfect picture of me flying in the sky. Give me 1 second. Over San... No, I have been in San Francisco before, but no, I'm not from San Francisco. It's called the Sunwing. It's a pterodactyl.
Don't let the pretty landscapes fool you. It's deadly out here.
Oh, and he flew. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, he went down and started attacking the creatures down below. Oh. As soon as I got off him, he started going down and attacking everything down below. Oh, that's funny. Okay, why is it letting me save? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, why is it not letting me save? Okay, we're going to stop the game here. Like and subscribe, and please click the notification so you don't go live again. I'm going to be back here again in a minute with some Grand Theft Auto 5. Why is it attacking the creature? Oh, wait, can I literally? Oh, I can. I can fly. I can jump like on it. Wow, okay. Just from the ground. Okay. No, I just unlocked it just now. Yeah, today. But yeah, I'm about halfway through with the game. Okay, now can I save it? Now I can save it. Oh, so as long as the bird was in the air, I couldn't save because he was attacking things.
Just a trick.
Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, like and subscribe, click the notification, and I'll see you guys later. Stay safe. Bye, everybody. What's that, Lucky?